A very good evening, all. I'm Aditi Lamba with the Wednesday night edition of South Asian News, Vision of Asia. We are coming to you from our studio in New York City. Welcome to the show. Let's begin the episode taking a look at the coronavirus pandemic and its impact. The world has surpassed 200 million cases of COVID-19 with more than 4 million deaths. The Pan American Health Organization has said that the Delta variant of the coronavirus is highly worrisome as the mutation has spread to nearly 24 countries across the Americas. Not only is this variant spreading in the United States, it is also ravaging through Latin America and the Caribbean. On that, the organization also said that governments need to prioritize prevention efforts like masking and especially a faster pace of vaccination. Here in the United States, we are at more than 35 million cases of the coronavirus and at least 614,000 deaths. Delta variant now makes up more than 93% of new cases of COVID-19 in the country right now. Current vaccines are effective in protecting against this Delta variant, and majority of these infections and hospitalizations again have been seen among the unvaccinated. More on this is on the show tonight, so let's take a look at the headlines coming in. President Biden says, use your power to save lives to governors, Dr. Tushar Patel, New Jersey. Bihar Jharkhand Association of North America hosts summer picnic in Monroe, New Jersey. New movie Jungle Cruise released in theaters near you, starring Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. Time for a short break on Vision of Asia South Asian News segment. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. And welcome back. I'm Aditi Lamba and this is Vision of Asia, Wednesday night episode of South Asian News. On coronavirus updates and more, a fourth wave of this pandemic has been overwhelming hospitals across unvaccinated communities while the Delta variant is spreading like wildfire in these areas. Healthcare frontline workers are exhausted and overwhelmed completely, where they are running out again of critical supplies such as ventilators, beds, and more. Many are pleading to people to get vaccinated to prevent deaths that could have long-lasting impact. In states such as Florida, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, low vaccination rates and a drastic uptake in cases have been very visible, but no measures of COVID protocol or mask wearing has been officially implemented. On this, President Joe Biden has expressed his frustration over the governors of these states and said that some governors are not willing to do the right things and that they should use their power to save lives. On this and much more, we spoke with ITV Gold senior health expert Dr. Tushar Patel, urging all to get vaccinated. Here is Dr. Patel. First question to you, I'd like to look at some numbers that are coming in today. In the world, we have surpassed 200 million cases of COVID-19 with more than 4 million deaths. In the USA, we are right now here on 35 million cases with at least 614,000 deaths. My question to you is, are we in trouble right now? What is happening with these numbers?
So let me start by saying that after 17 months since the pandemic began, we are at a critical junction of this pandemic with the Delta variant on rise. And very concerning, however, one good news is about 50% of adults are fully vaccinated in the US, 60% received at least one vaccine, and 80% of people above 65 are fully vaccinated. So that's a good news. However, the concerning thing is the Delta variant in the US and other parts of the world. So I think we are not doing well at this point. Last interview, I mentioned that we are doing good, but I think those things changed in the last few weeks.
Right. Could you explain to me why the global number of cases have increased for over a month now. Is it all because of the Delta variant?
All because of Delta variant. And one thing I would like to mention here, only about 13% of the international population are vaccinated at this time. So that's a huge concern for this pandemic.
And you just mentioned about 50% of the US population is now fully vaccinated, which is a great news. But we are always talking about that 70% mark that we need to reach to get herd immunity. Do you think that's going to happen, Dr. Patel? How are you looking at that?
So now the herd immunity or the community immunity will be very challenging because we are at a slow pace. The summer probably will end in few weeks. And with this Delta variant already kicked in, it's going to be a huge challenge to get that herd immunity.
Right. Let's talk about these challenges, doctor. Look at the state Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, and a few others that are in the South or Midwest. I'd like to know, what are you hearing from the doctors there? Because I know you have some connections. What is the condition of the hospitals, and have they ran out in some cases?
So they are at the full capacity at this point, and I think the things are not doing great in Alabama, Mississippi, Wyoming, Arkansas, Louisiana. Those states are in big trouble because their vaccination rate is very, very low, and including 28 other states in the US are below average for the vaccination rate. So those states are in trouble because they are reaching to the maximum capacity for their inpatient bed, and I think they started getting those respirators and the ventilators out, and I think they are in the big demand of PPEs as well. So I think we have some few next few months is going to be a huge challenge for those states.
I believe one of the states has actually surpassed the death number of New York City, which was once the epicenter. Let's talk a little bit more about these states. I'll have to ask you, who do you blame for this lack of vaccination? And, you know, a lot of these governors of these states are not coming up with any COVID protocol. They are not mandating anything. How dangerous is that?
So since the pandemic began, this entire pandemic in the US became a political game for many states. Some states were doing good, some states were not doing good. They're using the politics. And I think the trust of the people for this vaccination is definitely to be a blame to the government and the political system. So I think we still have a chance to revert back to in this pandemic, but it's going to be very, very challenging.
President Biden has expressed frustration with many Republican governors. What do you think they need to do right now? And could we reach a decent amount of vaccination numbers in these states?
So one good news, within next few weeks, the Pfizer vaccination will be approved by FDA. They will have a full approval. It's going to be a gold seal for this vaccine for the Pfizer. At that point, many states, many industries, many organizations, including government, state government, local government, and many other private firms, they can ask their employee to bring the vaccination proof. So if that happens, I think more and more people will get the vaccine, and we will definitely end this pandemic.
Let's now take a look at the Bihar-Jharkhand Association of North America. The association carries out, promotes, and coordinates philanthropic, educational, and volunteer activities in the communities from the states of Bihar and Jharkhand. The association promotes a common forum for the people of Bihar and Jharkhand to exchange views affecting their social life. It also promotes the general welfare of the Indian American community by providing scholarships, helping financially disadvantaged and basic human needs, while also promoting the cultural heritage of the region by hosting several events. On that, recently a summer picnic event was brought together by the association's members, well-wishers, and the greater community. The event celebrated the contributions and progress of the Bihar-Jharkhand Association of North America and their achievements. Here are some highlights.
यहाँ बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि बिहार और झारखंड के लोग जो अमेरिका में है सब एक परिवार जैसा वातावरण है। सभी एक दूसरे में इतना ज़्यादा लव एंड रेस्पेक्ट है और सभी एक दूसरे की मदद करते हैं अपने परिवार की तरह। और तो और इस पेंडेमिक के समय में हम लोगों ने बिहार और झारखंड में काफ़ी रिलीफ वर्क भी किया है। 50 ऑक्सीजन कंसंट्रेटर भेजा, 2 एम्बुलेंस भेजा और टेलीमेडिसिन से वहाँ के कोविड मरीजों की सहायता की। तो ये सब बजाना मेंबर्स के सहयोग से होता आया है और आगे भी अगर इनका सहयोग मिलता रहे, ऐसे पूरा विश्वास है, तो हम लोग और भी आगे काम करते रहेंगे।
Bajana is one of the most prominent and one of the most active community organizations here in the US. Their contribution, especially during the pandemic, has been really admirable. People have got together and have donated generously to aid efforts within India, especially within Bihar and Jharkhand, under the leadership of Dr. Avinash Gupta, President of Bajana. The team has done tremendous work.
It's good to see the big turnout. More than 400 people join our Bajana picnic, and as you can see, everyone is having good time. Lots of food, right from the chicken to mutton to paneer to lots of different food options you have. And looking forward for an awesome event this year. We are going to have 2 in-person events. One is going to be Chhath and Diwali. So make sure if you miss this event, in next 2 events, join us. And if you miss this year, looking forward all of you to join our event next year. So thank you very much everyone for joining this event.
Today you will be delighted to know that among us, one and only one, those who have founded this beautiful organization, and we cherish today that how come our seniors who failed to have such a platform, who from there everyone get connected. And among us today we have our Ranjit uncle, who is the pillar of the Bajana, and we want to listen from him his words and his visions for the Bajana. Uncle.
थैंक यू आलोक। हमारे लिए बहुत ही गर्व की बात है कि 1974 में जब हम लोग नए थे अमेरिका में, हम लोगों को लग रहा था कि हम लोग अकेले हैं और घर की याद बहुत ही आती थी। पटना की बात याद आती थी, रांची की बात याद आती थी। तो हम लोगों ने सोचा कि हम लोग एक छोटा सा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन शुरू करें और लोग आएँ। और तब से 1974 से और आज तक देखिए कि इतने लोग हैं और ये बढ़ता ही जा रहा है। और इसके लिए हम बहुत ही धन्यवाद देना चाहते हैं आलोक और जितने मेंबर हैं, डॉक्टर गुप्ता जो हमारे प्रेसिडेंट हैं, अभी इतने यंग लेडीज़ एंड चिल्ड्रन सब ग्रो कर रहे हैं। बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है कि बिहार और झारखंड एसोसिएशन का ग्रुप इतना बड़ा हो रहा है। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच हमें बुलाने के लिए। आई एम ऑलवेज अ पार्ट ऑफ इट एंड आई विल ऑलवेज बी। थैंक यू।
पैंडेमिक के बाद हम वापस से एक बार फिर से मिल पाए हैं और बजाना पिकनिक हर साल ऑर्गेनाइज होता है। इस बार 1 साल के गैप के बाद हुआ है, बट वी हैव ओवरवेलमिंग रेस्पॉन्स और काफ़ी लोग आए हैं। दिस इज़ ऑल्सो अ प्लेटफॉर्म वेर इन वेर मैनी न्यू पीपल हु कम फ्रॉम इंडिया, दे कम कनेक्ट विद अदर्स, they get lot of helps in terms of connecting to the people who are already here. It is very nice seeing so many of us here without mask, not because everybody is vaccinated. Definitely we are still, if we have to follow the guidelines, we will definitely. We also have one upcoming event which is 75th in India Independence Day. And here is the flyer I'm still holding and distributing, letting everybody know that we are going to do a biggest ever flag hoisting at Times Square. It is a free event, so please join. You can check the website of FIA and you have all the details given there.
Now we will distribute certificate to all the participants and all the volunteers who really did a great job in conducting this summer camp. All these are high school volunteers. And this is what it is. These younger kids will become high school student again. So they are going to volunteer in future.
Well, it's now time for another short break on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. Again, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back. I'm Aditi Lama and this is Vision of Asia South Asian News segment. New American fantasy adventure film Jungle Cruise has been released in a theater near you and is already leading the box office, reaching more than $34 million domestic opening with added $30 million on Disney+. Directed by Jaume Collet-Serra, the movie is based on Walt Disney's theme park attraction of the same name and has been produced by Walt Disney Pictures. The movie stars Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt and follows a captain of a small river boat who takes a group of travelers through a jungle in the search of the Tree of Life. We have tonight more insight featuring key cast members of Jungle Cruise. Here is the story.
Legend has it there is a tree in the Amazon that possesses unparalleled healing powers. And the arrowhead is the key to unlocking it.
Stop her!
Hello, just wanted you to know, this has been mislabeled. He's shipping out, lads? I love her attitude towards things because she walks into every day with a sense of hope and aspiration. And I think she wasn't afraid of just throwing caution to the wind and leaving the fact that there were a lot of constraints around being a woman in 1917. She kind of leaves that in the dust and she's not interested in conforming. And I think that that's a really emboldening character to play. And I want little girls and boys to watch that and see that that's important, you know.
Well, the story was ambitious and that we were building a world. So I love that aspect of it. I also love the opportunity to make a movie that was based off something that has been beloved for decades. And also from a character standpoint, something that was a departure for me to play. And I thought that people would enjoy seeing me. First of all, I would love playing this role because they don't come to me very often, where I am more slick and a shyster and a con man and can't be trusted, but yet try to be a little charming to get my way and looking for the quick buck and the next buck and the next hustle. I was great on it. I was good. Doing the stunts is always a lot of fun, but it's always a lot of fun when you have actors who are willing and excited to actually engage in the stunts. Oh, we gotta go.
Here we've got a big sequence where Lily and Frank are basically running away from mercenaries and local henchmen.
Lady, it's that way.
DJ always brings it, picks up stuff really quickly. Emily also, she's amazing, likes to give anything a go.
Don't go up there!
Not now, Frank! Lily is one of these characters who is so reckless that her action sequences are never slick. She's just so fearless that she just figures it out somehow on the way down. And she throws a good punch. Oh, God, sorry, Frank.
Sorry, strong form. Everything feels massive. And the stunts feel epic and sweeping and heart-racing.
I will say my favorite part was working with DJ and Jack. Like that was the bit that was like the three of us together confined on that boat just had endless fun. And I knew I just had the best scene partners in the whole world and that was the thing, you'd walk into every day, like you'd run to work. So you just knew it was going to be a joy. It was going to be fun. And the scene would transcend what you thought it was. Like on the page, it was something. And then I knew with these guys, it would become something else. And that's fun for me. It's like that leap into the unknown every day of what this scene could possibly become. And Jaume Collet-Serra, our incredible director, is so free-spirited that he allows for that. And he carves out space in the day for that. And it wasn't too structured. We got to get this shot, this scene. It was like, let's see what happens. And you never get that on these big movies. The let's see what happens never happens.
No.
It's always so structured. So I'm thrilled about that.
A great time. Great time, a fun time. And, you know, getting wrapped up in this movie that's an adventure that has all these elements that I think are really appealing to everyone in the family. It's rare, you know, when you make a movie like this. And it's also, I do want to go back to something that you were answering, because I will tell you that it's so rare for you to, because there's so many complex moving parts to making a movie, especially a movie of this magnitude, but it's so rare where every element, and basically talking about every individual, was a joy to work with. Because usually, you know, in something like this,
Got a
it's
couple
like,
rotten eggs.
oh, you got a couple rotten eggs, you got to deal with this, deal with that. But this, in this case, amazing.
And the craftsmanship of everybody, every crew member, everyone brought their
was the
A
best.
game, and it was just a really energized, creative atmosphere every day. It was wonderful.
Lady, leave the monkeys. The monkeys are fine. Don't go up there. Lady, stop.
Not now, Frank!
How you doing, Pants?
I'm good.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you about the.
I know.
Come on.
I love Jaume. Jaume Colette Serra is a genius. He is a very good friend of mine. We're very close. I mean, we've been friends for many years, and we've always wanted to work together. So what a great way to finally work together on a project like Jungle Cruise. He's very open and he's very inviting to collaboration. So we composed and built this character together. So I'm very proud of my friend and very grateful to him.
Of all the jungle cruises you can take in the Amazon, this one is undoubtedly the cheapest, but also the most thrilling. Heads up, coming through. Look out! Marauders. Natives. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. The backside of water. It's the eighth wonder of the world.
We're headed upriver to Lagrimas de Cristal. We must secure our travel. Come on. Hello?
Not a good time.
My brother and I are looking for passage upriver.
Please go away.
I have a lot of money.
If you believe in legends, you should believe in curses, too. You're gonna beg me to turn back.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
10,000 to bring you there alive. Dead is 15,000.
Why should I pay more dead?
Dead, I'd have to carry you. Dead's a lot harder, lady. Here we go.
Oh, God, sorry, Frank.
Sorry, strong form.
I cannot swim.
You booked a river cruise and you can't swim? The price just went up.
With this, we wrap up our show for the night. Please send us your suggestions and get your voices and organization on our show. Email us on events@itvgold.com or follow us on our Facebook handle @itvgold. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get free access to many of our popular shows. Thank you for joining us tonight from Queens, New York. This is Vision of Asia, and I'm Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.